far as we know, actually play tabletop role-playing game show on the internet where you, the audience, gets to decide our fates, except not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Don't even try.
Don't try.
It's one of those times where you'll look like a fool if you try. We're playing Santa Must Die, year number 4, parentheses, year number 2 that we've recorded. Happy holidays, everybody. We're gonna go kill Santa again this year, and I'm so excited. No one better to join us to go hunting for St. Nicholas himself than Hanna Bergeron!
That's not my name anymore.
Hanna is method. We do need to only
No, recently married.
Oh my god!
Married name. Well, I know.
Cut that. This is pre-recorded. Go back. Hanna Mitchell is here! Oh my god!
Technically, Bergeron is still in the middle name. I changed it with Social Security.
I call
this
everyone
This week?
first middle.
This week, yeah.
Oh my god. This
Isabel Ann.
is coming out.
This is my debut.
My debut.
That's crazy.
Wow. Well,
She changed her name. She got
congrats
married.
to
Yeah,
that.
congrats.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's amazing.
Feeling like a feminist.
Hey, you got both in there.
I got both in there.
It's all in there. Wow, we're so excited. Hannah's our dear friends that we've played a lot of D&D with in the past.
Thank you for having me.
Including Santa Must Die in years past. And oh my god, what a holiday treat to get to have you here. And hey, before we get started, do we have any announcements?
Our patrons.
Yeah.
Have you ever read them?
Yeah, once or twice.
Okay.
Well, we all have to. Someone's gotta.
Cal, Yoel, Laura, Dunkstu, Melissa, Ryan, Pablo, Mary,
Alana.
Alana, Jordan, Zane, Henry, Kennedy, Julissa, Barron, Ellie, Stephen, Jordan, Caitlin, Georgia, Morgan, Haley, Megan, Elisa, Mackenzie.
Thank you for being our patron.
Thank you guys.
We love you.
Love you.
We love you
How
so
do you
much. Thank
become
you
a
guys for
patron?
being our patrons. It helps
wanna
us
be a
so
patron.
much to be able to keep on doing this. It's incredibly generous. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts to all of you out there.
I'm gonna be a patron.
Amazing. Well, it's the holiday tradition. It's a pre-record that's going to be in 2 parts this week and next week.
Silly moment.
In lieu of a crossroads, cheers, everybody. Happy holidays.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate.
And to
Merry-
those who celebrate
Merry
our
everything else
70th
as well.
birthday party.
Oh, and you know I do.
Cheers to that.
Previously on Santa Must Die. In our first year, a group of Santa's elves tracked down Santa to his secret lair up in the mountains of Icewind Dale. Santa had been being bad. He'd been mistreating his workers, not obeying labor laws, and when push came to shove, he needed to be put down. And so a group of elves got together, climbed the mountain, found the lair, and went into a snow globe, fighting Santa along with his Dracolich Rudolph. And they were able to defeat Santa here. However, Santa was a lich. And as we all know,
As he is.
Santa's lich soul was shot out of his body and transported to, as they later discovered, the Winter Fey realm. And so we move on to year 2. Year number 2, our intrepid band of elves traveled all the way to the Feywild, to the court of the austere, majestic, horrifying creature known as Jack Frost. And Jack Frost's castle. In the court, Jack allowed them to find the portal to Santa's soul as long as they took along his daughter, the Yeti, charcuterie.
This is your theme song.
Entrance music.
Duck walking.
Charcuterie joined the. I'm losing my life.
This Christmas
I don't
Thank you.
know. But I really just want to vogue to this.
As Charcuterie joined the crew, they danced along down beneath Jack Frost's castle and found the portal to the secret sanctum where Santa's soul was kept. The portal led them to none other than 30 Rockefeller Plaza, Manhattan, where they had to face down the gigantic animated Christmas tree of 30 Rock, upon which the giant star on its head held the soul of Santa, sacrosanct. They fought the Christmas tree, as well as Mariah Carey.
Part of his plan to kill us.
I really don't understand that.
As well as Mariah Carey. And in a battle to the end, Mariah Carey's voice and some magic opening up portals to hell on the ice skating rink. Eventually the star fell from the tree. Charcuterie grabbed for it, trying to steal it from the group to bring back to her father, Jack Frost, a double agent in their midst, and was unable to, unfortunately, as the elf known as Jack Dentinger took the star in his arms and dove down into the pit, into hell, which led us to year number 3. In year number 3, the party dove. It's a lot. It's a long. We're
Can we like straight to Jack? I like can't think anything
All
else.
I can hear is the song.
Well, listen, we're in hell, so you dove into hell. Following after Jack Dentinger, the elf, and Jack was gone, as well as the star, them having been taken to the Times Square New Year's ball drop. After fighting some devils on the way down, the party of elves, and as well as 2 party members, 1 the penguin Meep, and 2 the elf Dorellin, were both yeeted into the horizon by comets passing. But in the meantime, the elves that remained, they met up with some hardcore conservative Christian elves, and they stole their car. They raced down the highway, avoiding obstacles. It's on a loop till I'm done, guys. And made it to Times Square. And at the rooftop ball drop, the party confronted Ryan Seacrest, and and on the way they met up with a resident of hell, someone who had been banished there for years, Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray.
Hi.
And on the rooftop of the ball drop on Times Square, you're all following this, right? They confronted Ryan
We're there.
Seacrest, as well as Satan herself, Michelle Pfeiffer. They fought and defeated a giant champagne bottle that exploded into a champagne dragon. And at last, the star, inside of which was the unconscious body of Jack Dentinger, fell down to the rooftop, and Charcuterie herself held the star in her paws, having a choice whether to steal it, as she promised to her father, Jack Frost, or to destroy the star and join this party of heroes.
On you.
Yeah.
Betraying her father, she destroyed the star. Santa's soul was finally destroyed. And where the star had been on this rooftop, a black hole began to grow in the center of Times Square, growing and growing and threatening to slowly begin to swallow all of hell. A shadow beast from hell. One that was acquainted with Nikki Blonsky's old shadow beast. Picked the party up in its talons and flew them off into the distance, saving them for now from the black hole swallowing hell.
I think the craziest part is when it gets normal.
Yeah, I'm not
You
even
know, when I was just like listening to you.
Yeah,
Should I do
finally
this
I
for
reached the
5
point where I
hours?
was like, I
Should
can
we
do
like
this.
listen
No.
to this?
I would lose my mind.
I will lose my mind.
I
love it.
24 hours, but it's just
Oh
this the
my
whole
god.
time. With that,
That's an experiment.
the Shadow Beast carrying the group across, we're going to leave hell for the moment, and we're going to zoom through time and space until we find ourselves in a peculiar setting. A circular lake surrounding a small island on which stands an enormous cornucopia filled with weapons, magic items, armor, and more. And we close in on a tall figure violently crushing the competition around her. Jordan, if you could describe your character as she wins the first annual Hunger Games.
Absolutely. Hi, all. It's good to see all your beautiful faces. I'm Charcuterie. I am the hottest Yeti this side of the Himalayas. Oh, thank you.
I got it.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. You know what I look like. Hair long, nails done,
You already
lips
know.
big, latex boots on. I carry around a giant pink mallet that I bash my sugarness with. Currently have a lot of blood and viscera all over my white fur, but it kind of looks chic, like a Balmain spring runway. You know? Yeah, so I guess I'm heavy breathing over the enemies I defeated, including a 70-year-old turtle.
Oh,
Indeed,
yeah.
as you swing into the 70-year-old turtle, blood spraying around you, spraying your white fur. Final cannon goes off, and the voice echoing from around you. We have our winner, Charcuterie! As you hear the roaring sound of the crowd approving and praising you as you win the Hunger Games. As we flash through a montage, a swift rise to power in the capital. Capital folk waiting on your every whim as you gain fame and adoration.
Hunger Games part.
Such power attained by you, Char, that you host your own Hunger Games, pitting stranger against stranger in a fur-raising bloodbath. And as you look down, watching as a tiefling and a pheasant fight to the ends, puppeteering the stunning conclusion to the games, the crowds appeased, bloodlust whetted. As you're looking down at the work that you've done here, the pride you feel, for a moment in your head, as you blink, you see a vision of a pale, pale white face, spiked, icy hair, gigantic teeth barely fitting in the mouth. As you see your father, a memory of him saying, "When the time comes, Shaw, I know you won't disappoint me." As it fades from view.
Daddy, I'm so sorry, Daddy.
As you feel your heart pounding, as the crowd is roaring, as the winner is broadcast across the ceiling. The new winner, Miss! A portal opens behind you as you fall backwards through space. Free falling through a wormhole.
Oh my god.
Until we zoom out through time and space, flying through the cosmos until we find the blasted, wasted landscape of hell.
Oh no.
We see volcanoes of fire erupting, meteor showers raining down upon deserts of bone and dust. As the party members gathered, looking behind you as you are carried forth by this gigantic scaled shadow beast, drifting shadow and smoke behind it. You look back and you can see where there once was a downtown sort of city center. Tall buildings, bright neon lights. The lights slowly are being extinguished as what once was a small sphere of utter darkness, you see now is roughly 50 feet in diameter, 60 feet in diameter, growing exponentially behind you, swallowing as things begin to get sucked into the black hole as you are being flown away in the talons go one by one. Jack, if you would like to describe your character for us.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray. Not in, Hairspray, not Tracy Turnblad.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see Nikki. I would imagine if we're on the Shadow Beast, I'm sort of at the helm. I'm in black leather, sort of BDSM garb. I have shaved sides of like an undercut, sort of, but like really large hair that is hairsprayed, of course.
It's hairspray. That's not the right song.
The only thing better than
Hairspray.
Oh, James Marsden.
I know.
Wow. Yeah.
And I have black eyeliner on. I'm very goth.
Really?
Yeah. And well,
Very.
what do I have to work with here in hell?
No, I
you know,
shouldn't
like, but she's not goth at all.
Oh, okay.
But
It
in
just
hell
was-
she
I was like,
is.
what is Nikki Blonsky up to right now?
No. And yeah, that's who you see.
Amazing.
And she looks like Nikki Blonsky.
At the
but
helm.
in the face.
Mad Max version of Nikki Blonsky steering the beast.
Yeah.
As we pan down to the talons of the beast itself, and we see
Yeah, sure.
one of the elves.
You see Holly Jinglefoot. She is one of the only original elves still here from working with Santa at the North Pole all that time ago. And she is, she's an elf. She's exactly what you would expect from a Christmas elf. She's, small, but normal for elf size. And she has a short blonde bob, and she wears a red and green Christmas outfit with bells and little pointed shoes, and a little collar, and she's real cute. She has a little sort of soot about her because it's been a bit of a journey, but ultimately she's got the Christmas spirit and always has and always will, no matter who's in charge.
A foul-smelling wind gusts across you, the smell of rot and blood turning your face as you look to the side to the other talon, and you see another figure in the talons.
You're gonna be seeing a Yeti. When you think of Yeti, whatever's coming up, that's Teddy. I am Teddy. Teddy is massive, white fur, also a little blood. Well, no, not blood spattered, champagne spattered more than anything. Teddy has a
7'10".
7'10". So
I
that claw is
Oh my god.
Teddy goes by he, him, and is has a great axe that the handle of it is a pan flute that he's clutching very closely, and he's crying. And he looks at me and he says, "Oh, just wait, no. Just so you know, it's not because I'm sad. It's just kind of a lot going on."
Oh, sure, honey. It's been a lot, and we're on to the next adventure. And I kind of whip around. I carry like a sword that looks like a candy cane, and just kind of whip it around and give her a little smile.
As you whip it around. As you whip it around, whipping it through space, just for a little morale boost as it whips through space, it seems to tear through the fabric of time and space.
Work
For sure.
As the blade whips through smoke
I mean, I'm very powerful.
underneath this creature, the talons that are around you, Tati, begin to widen as you begin to see this tear that has been torn by the sword open right next to your body, pushing you, squeezing you against the talons, pushing you into it as this tear in the fabric of time and space opens and increases in size, bursting through space. It's the familiar white fur, coated in a little bit of dust, with a little tinge of blood.
Champs.
Charcuterie.
Oh!
You are
Sweet
zooped through
niblets.
time and space, and you find yourself mere moments after you left.
Not this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Is she
sorry.
falling? Like
She is in the talons
I'm like,
with you.
Oh,
We're squeezed together like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
no, no,
this
no,
is too
no,
much.
Papaji. No. Where did you go?
I was really I was like a queen over there, but I guess I'm here now.
You're a queen here.
Okay, go to the other side of the talon, please.
As you're being carried through, looking back, Charcuterie, you can see now.
Wait, so how long were you gone for in our world?
Like 2
5
seconds.
About 2 seconds, yeah.
Yeah,
About 2
I
seconds.
was a queen.
I don't know if any of you noticed that she was gone at this point. As
That's
you
so
are
funny.
back in, it's been maybe a full year for you.
I had a family over there.
Oh, you kind of found somebody then.
No, I was kind of like a Miss Hannigan. I had a
found
room full of
family.
orphans that I kind of took on.
Oh, that's beautiful. That sounds just like you.
As you are all being hoisted, you look back and you can see the black hole now threatening to swallow the whole horizon at this point. As you are flying away from it, it seems to be threatening to continue expanding, no abatement. As you look back, you can see that there is tailing, holding on to the tail of the shadow beast as it whips in the wind. You can see that your friend Patrick Peartree is holding on to the tail, whipping through the wind as it blows through the wind, holding on to it as you look back and see Patrick Peartree's beak start to open, and you hear him clear his throat. And in that moment, he is slammed by a comet that goes flying through the air. And where he was, you see another figure.
It replaced.
A figure that is familiar to you from a little bit back. Now, having hitched a ride on the comet all the way around hell and come back around and grabbed onto this tail, you grab onto it. Hannah, if you'd like to describe your character for us.
Wow! You see, someone who looks like Jennifer Coolidge, but her name is Dorellen Hellathy. And, well, if I've gone on a comet around hell, I'm probably bald and probably don't have any clothes on.
Okay, you see a naked,
I don't
bald
think that's wrong.
woman now holding on to the tail for dear life.
That looks like Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, get me out of here! Oh,
Dorellen!
As it's whipping
that
back
Holly?
to see around.
Holly!
Yeah, we're over here.
Oh.
We thought you got hit by a comet, but I guess that was Patrick. I don't know.
No, I did. I was.
Oh.
I was. I spent a whole year around hell on a comet.
God.
And now I am naked and afraid.
Hi, I'm Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray.
Daddy.
It's nice to meet you.
I've seen that movie.
Oh, well, thank you.
Most of the original elves have sort of, I don't know where they are.
I'm an original elf.
Yeah, you're an original
Yeah,
elf.
But the rest of
So I'm
them.
saying the rest
Where's
of our
Patrick?
crew, Patrick, well, he sort of, I suppose, was on his way out.
He
as
was
soon
just
as
there.
You were on your way in. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, I had
But
to tell
know,
him something.
maybe he's gonna go on a sort of journey like you.
What'd you tell him? Oh, it's charcuterie, by the way. We met once. You look good. You look good. You're pulling it off.
Thank you. I did get an Emmy, so I feel like I can be naked whenever I want.
You got an Emmy, too? Did I have an Emmy?
I don't think there are
Certainly don't think so.
You were
Much
nominated.
love to Nikki.
Oh, wait,
Sorry,
no,
sorry.
no,
You were
yeah,
nominated for a
on
Golden
TV.
Globe. You were nominated for a Golden Globe.
She was?
I believe so.
Oh my god.
Well, I was nominated for a Golden
Oh.
Globe.
Let me look that up.
Well, I won the Golden Globe.
Obsessed
I
with Nikki
think.
Blonsky
Well,
saying that's
Wait,
an
there has
Emmy.
to be a distinction between Jennifer and Dorellen.
Totally.
However, I kind of like that
Dorellen did win an Emmy, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Emmy. Jennifer has
It was a
both.
huge deal at the North Pole
Yeah,
when
you were
Dorellen won
nominated.
the Emmy. We sort of had a viewing party. She was actually in the movie Elf with Will Ferrell.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Who were you?
For your Emmy. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you know one of the elves in when Will Ferrell is in there and he's screaming because Santa's here. I'm one of those, and my performance was so good that I was recognized for it.
Sure. Across, film to TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Usually the
You
Emmys are
Usually
for
the Emmys
television.
are for television,
But I guess I was nominated because it was streamed so much on television.
That's amazing.
As you look back after the conversation, you can see that the black hole is now about 50 feet away from you, and it's taking up your entire vision of the horizon.
I sort of think we need to go into this black hole, because I'm a little bit thinking that I'm sort of tired of hell.
Well,
maybe
now
the
I
next
can say
adventure.
I've been around hell and back again.
Oh.
Wow.
So, yeah, the black hole can take me, and I let go.
Let go! As you let go,
I also look on.
as you let go, looking back as you're falling back, flying back, the three of you who are still holding on, as you fly away from them, you see Dorellen and Holly Jinglefoot fly back towards the black hole, which threatens to swallow them. As a storm cloud suddenly swirls into existence in front of the black hole, and coming out from it is an emaciated old man. A beard
That's your new nickname.
trailing down below the belt. A conical soft hat that droops down on one side, big circular glasses,
Oh.
a large
Sandman?
a large necklace around which there's a big clock
Father Time.
on his chest. As holding a staff with another clock on it, he says, "Wait!" and holds out the staff as you see Holly Jinglefoot and Dorellen freeze in midair.
Whoa.
As
One of my boobs is higher than the other.
as this man, looking to all five of you, looks down and says, "Wait! You are needed! You cannot be extruded through time yet! Come with me now!" As the portal widens behind him.
Okay, sure. Whatever the next adventure is, I'm in. I just don't want to be in hell anymore.
Right. Is the next adventure in hell or?
No, you are needed at a very important place.
Okay, I'm not listening to this again. Where are we going? Like, I need you to give us a place and a
We're
destination.
going to where it all began.
Oh, shut up. I want to know where and when.
We're going to where this can all be solved once and for all. Thank goodness.
The
I know, you
birth of
think-
Santa.
This
the
is
first
sort
Christmas.
of exactly what they tell us every
The
time.
first-
I know. I'm like,
Christmas.
well, we all met at different occasions. I mean, you started in the journey. I met you guys at Jack Frost. I met you in the
kinda
pits of
fell
hell.
into this.
You
So
sort
I'm
of
like,
just
where
came-
did this
yeah.
all start?
Well, I can promise you things will be different this time.
Well, why did you
guy.
wink?
Sure, can I do a little bit of an insight check on this guy?
Why did you wink?
Wait, can I do the same thing?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
go
like
ahead,
being
that's
winked at.
I don't.
Santa used to wink all the time.
Yeah, he looks like a winker.
All the time. Oh my god, I almost switched into a little bit of the Bronx.
Yeah,
A
I'm
little
sorry.
bit of,
What, insight?
GG.
I mean, I like that.
Oh,
She's been in
shit.
hell, you know?
Just been in
Okay.
hell.
You smell lovely, by the way.
I didn't ask for a compliment. Thank you.
Okay, well I got more if you decide you want one.
You know, I will put that in the back of my pocket.
That's the
I might need
21.
one.
21.
14.
14 insight. Hard to tell for you, charcuterie, but Holly Jinglefoot. With the 21,
I'm sorry, I'm gonna.
he seems to be serious. he seems to be well-intentioned, but he also seems to be a little bit at the end of his rope in his brain. He is nearly skin and bones. His beard is wispy and thin. He has big old bags under his eyes. He says, "You need to come with me now!"
I think he means well.
When I kind of reach out for him.
Hold on! To enter the portal of time,
Wait.
you must first put this on.
Oh! You know, I absolutely love a sort of accessory.
Stop, 2024! Oh my god.
You may enter! And the portal envelops Holly Jinglefoot as Holly Jinglefoot goes flying into the portal.
Father Time.
Yes!
Okay, I'll go. But does it mean I get to grow my hair back?
Your hair will grow longer than you can possibly imagine.
Okay, I'll go.
As you dive in, you are past another pair of glasses to be able to pass through the portal of time as you see your two companions disappear into the portal as the black hole grows larger and larger. Please, the new year is almost upon us.
You could have just told us you were going to give us an accessory, then I would have said yes.
In that
yeah, I'm
case,
coming.
take these.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay.
Well, if she's going on.
The charcuterie sucked into the portal.
Oh my god, careful,
Oh,
careful.
Jesus. Dangerous. Oh.
Well, if she's going, I'm going. And the only other thing I'd want to do is go to conservatory school for the pan flute. And I'm not feeling like that's going to be through the black
I promise you, where you're going, there will be plenty of time.
Oh, God.
I
Is
want
this
you
like
to
the
stop
beginning of
winking,
time?
kind
Oh
of,
my
but I'll go.
So he passes you. More glasses. As all of your companions have gone, Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray, you are still upon your shadow beast. Nikki, I
Hi.
need you more than anyone else.
Oh my god.
like, y'all,
well,
wait.
thank you so. You're a fan?
I
Hairspray?
am a big fan, yes.
Thank you. I'd be happy to take pictures or sign something for you.
And that's exactly why you're needed. Take my hand.
Okay. Can I bring my dragon beast friend?
We'll see if it can fit.
Okay.
See that
He
going?
passes you the glasses.
You had a couple chances. You're coming.
As all five of you.
What are these?
What's going on? As the five of you pass into the portal. Hell, disappearing from your vision, you pass into a rushing tachyon tube, absolute miasma of colors and gases as you fly through time and space. As you pass through, your shadow beast follows behind you as it tries to get in. It lodges in the portal, which closes like a sphincter around its torso. In there, and it starts going bang, boom, boom, like a subway door that won't close. And as it's boom, 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 kind of bouncing back and forth, you see a clawed hand around the edges of the portal. With the help from the shadow beast having lodged in it, it pulls open just a little bit as you hear a voice go, "Not so fast. I'll have another word to say," as you see Michelle Pfeiffer hoist herself into the tube before it shuts even harder and decapitates your shadow beast, cutting the neck off as Michelle Pfeiffer,
Wait.
devil with pitchfork and tail, flies towards you all with fire burning in her hands. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative on this moment.
I thought we had dealt with her.
Oh, I haven't
Michelle,
She
what
was
happened
feeling
to you?
Dealt with. Yeah, me too. We should.
She's
like,
jealous
help
of
each
me
other.
because I'm a hairspray
she's
star.
looking like like when she's a witch in Stardust, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. 25 to 20.
God.
20, not natural.
This is, I didn't mention in the beginning, this is a level 20 one shot.
Yes, level 20.
So, in terms of combat and everything else, expect
Collectively
absolute
small
chaos.
I bet you do.
2015.
I got 21.
Oh, very good. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
Oh, I got a 9. I got a 9.
Durellen? 4. Very good for
We're level
Durellen.
20.
Yeah,
How are our initiatives even this
most
low?
people get under 10 at level 20?
I did roll a 1, sir.
Incredible. To set the scene, you are all flying through space, flying through basically the cylinder of energy. Where you're going, who's to say? Father Time is looking over and sees Michelle Pfeiffer clamber in and go into the tube as the neck of the Shadow Beast is also just kind of twirling around in the space with you flying around you. As Father Time looks at Michelle Pfeiffer's, "Oh no! Killer! And top of initiative, Holly Jinglefoot.
Yeah, we're trying, sir. It's been a long road.
Oh, I should be wearing glasses.
And yeah, forgive me while I
Learn a level 20 character.
Who's in there?
yeah. I know that I'm gonna go into Blade Song, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, I also have a dog. Don't forget.
Oh my God,
You
you
have a
do,
dog?
Max.
Max from the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yes,
I was
yes,
going to say
Max-
Max from Shrek.
Max from Shrek. Max is alive. Max is
Different
barking
breed.
and
Different
floating
breed.
around,
I have
flying
Max
through air.
under my or I'm kind of holding on to him.
Okay,
I
gotcha,
wouldn't- I
yeah.
wouldn't let him be too far. I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold.
Okay.
Through hell, right at Michelle,
Okay.
and she is going to have to make a con save.
A con save. Here we go. That's a 16.
That's a failure.
Oh boy. Okay.
So that's gonna be 8d8s. That's a 33 points of damage.
33 points of damage. Incredible.
And
What,
then-
what does it look like? How does Holly Jinglefoot cast Cone of
Yeah,
Cold?
I take out my Candy King wand sword and just give it a little whip around and just kind of simply point it at her face.
And the end of it sort of
And
opens
it
up.
explodes out into snowflakes. It sort of smells like peppermint.
Incredible.
Minty blast.
As the scent hits her first, no! As the cold starts steaming on her hot, hellish body, as it steams around you, swirling around you as you fly. 33 points of damage to Michelle Pfeiffer. Is that your turn?
As my bonus action, I'm gonna telekinetically shove her. So I just kind of widen my eyes and hope that works. So she's got to make a strength save.
Okay, strength save. 25.
Yeah, that succeeds, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, so can I hound act now? Can
Yeah,
Max
absolutely.
go?
It's Max.
Max is just gonna give her a good bite on the nose.
A bite on the nose.
So that's gonna be an attack roll,
Uh-huh.
and that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And Max does 48 of damage.
48.
Ooh.
What the hell?
48? What who is he?
48.
What?
Who is he?
That is
Max,
crazy.
my faithful hound.
Yeah, but
Do you
who?
know Max?
Yeah, I know Max, but how did he do that much?
Right.
Because he's a magical hound from the North Pole.
Oh.
And that's going to be 20 points of damage from
20 points.
from Max.
All right.
And I say, good boy.
That's Max. Yep. Flies through the air and grabs onto her nose, roaring through space. Michelle Pfeiffer with a dog attached to her nose. Charcuterie, you are up.
Awesome. I'm gonna rage. As a bonus action.
Rage.
And because I'm raging, I have to wild surge.
Ooh.
Because I'm a wild surge.
Interesting.
I'm a wild magic barbarian.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
7, which is flowers and vines temporarily grow around you. Until your turn ends, the ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain.
There is no ground around you. It just looks very beautiful.
Okay,
It
well,
sounds
it looks like, I don't know, you know that song, When I Die Young?
Absolutely.
It's like I'm buried.
Better roses,
Some soft alt rock starts playing.
me away with the words of a love song.
Okay, with that, I'm going to swing my hammer around, and I'm going to start walking.
As you think
Floating?
about
Give that a try,
walking
give that a
through, with the thought of walking, you move through space.
Okay, I'm gonna use the head of
We're
the
awesome.
shadow beast as like a spring to like get even closer.
Yes, absolutely.
And I am going to strike her.
Strike.
Okay.
Why don't you strike?
I'm gonna strike.
Why don't you go ahead and strike?
I'm gonna
Strike,
use
strike,
my
strike.
great axe. Sorry, I'm literally like, oh, what is this? I'm gonna take this off.
This
for
might be
this
the hardest to look through. Right?
You know, these
Word.
ones are like
That's
pin,
crazy.
pinholes. I'm like,
round. A 16.
16 does not hit, unfortunately,
Okay,
as you
I'm
careen off the head and swing.
Totally.
Will a 23 hit?
Yeah, that hits, absolutely.
That is 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, with your great axe flying through the air, you take one swing. Stop yourself from getting anywhere near Max, who is still attached to her nose.
I messed
and
up on that
instead
first one.
Going around. Yeah, what's up?
The first one would have been a 20.
Oh yeah, hits definitely.
Sorry. Because I forgot I was enraging. I had to
What
add.
was it
Oh,
first?
I had to add my
yeah,
bonus.
yeah.
What was it first that didn't hit?
It was 16.
So yeah. So we 14 on the one hit, and then
Yeah, sorry,
the
I
other.
forgot that I had the.
No, please.
And that one is a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to hit. I mean, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. 2 swings. Swing through the air. Charcuterie, your large form, sort of careening mentally through the air to the
Curvy
neck.
form.
Curvy form, bouncing right off the neck. Perfect aim and slicing into Michelle Pfeiffer.
Right.
Fire and blood erupting from her neck. As she screams out in pain. Is that your turn, Charcuterie?
I'm just gonna like backflip 3 times back, so I'm like away from her.
Amazing. Are you disengaging to do that, or can she get an attack of opportunity on you?
I guess I'll disengage isn't not an action. Is
That's
it?
an action.
Then I should probably get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, she's going to attack.
But it's worth it for the flip.
As she screams out in agony, she's going to attack you with her pitchfork.
Okay.
Rude.
It's a 14 to hit.
Oh yeah, no.
Does not hit any. Swings towards you. You
Yeah, go,
like
go
an
back.
astronaut in space. Go flying backwards.
That was a flop.
As Father Time says, "Good shot." As
I don't need that, Mr. Time.
as
Mr. Time, I don't need that.
You just want a Hunger
Don't
Games.
patronize
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
As Michelle Pfeiffer, seething from the pain, looks down and says, "I'm hungry for something I can eat." As she looks towards you, Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray, and she's going to make her attack on you. As she's going to fly
It's not
towards
gonna
you.
work, Michelle.
Let me check.
All right,
You
here we
are
go.
so over.
That's a 19 to hit on the first one. What's your AC now?
14.
She is going to hit you on that first, and that's
14
going
so
to
far.
be.
Yeah.
It's going to be 17 points of piercing damage on that first attack, and she's swinging with the pitchfork again, and that's going to be a 15 to hit.
Yes.
That is 14 more points of piercing damage to you.
Michelle, what the fuck?
As she's doing that, she's going to say, "The world's going to wake up and see your dead body!" As she's going to produce flame in her hand and hoist it towards you. As she hurls flame towards you, you take 17 more points of fire damage. As you are engulfed in the flames of hell. As she laughs maniacally, clearly with a vendetta towards Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray. It is your turn, Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray.
Oh my god.
Watches.
This is so crazy. Michelle! You suck. Okay, I think I'm going to use Mordekainen's sword and summon the sword. I don't know how this works. Will I get flanking advantage because the dog is also on her ass?
I'll say yeah.
Okay.
I'll say yeah.
So I'll take
you
a
are too.
swing.
Yeah, I'm kind of over there.
I will take
Well, I backed
a
up 3 times.
swing.
I'm sorry, I missed your backflips.
Okay, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, 14 damage.
14 points of damage as the sword materializes and swings.
Yep. I think that's it for me.
Amazing. The sword remains. It does remain.
It does remain, yes.
Is the sword? What does the sword look
For
like?
1 minute.
What does your sword look like? What does your Mordenkainen sword look like?
I think it's It's a big hairspray bottle, actually. But I think it's hairspray.
Wasn't that your fireball too? Was like shooting out?
Yeah. But it has a sharp edge on the bottom, the metal.
Some rusted metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tetanus.
Tetanus.
gonna give her tetanus.
Threat of tetanus.
Yeah.
As it swings and cuts her.
Yeah.
She says, "That's not up to safety protocol." As it's Teddy's turn.
It's an OSHA violation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teddy's running in.
Teddy's running in.
Teddy's running in.
With the thought of running in, you fly through space towards Michelle Pfeiffer.
The fact that we have two raging
I know.
Yeti
We got two raging
barbarians.
Yetis.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna put out my hand for you, just so you can like kick off and get closer.
Okay, if your hand's out, Teddy will kind of walk, but then take two of his 7'11" or whatever it is, little toes and
Exactly.
and kind of launch in that direction.
Perfect trajectory.
And I'm going in with my great axe, Mama.
Get in there.
And I'm gonna try using my great weapons master feat for the first time.
Okay.
So I'm being brave.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I should have added that. I had that in the.
So that's gonna be dirty 20.
Hits.
Let's
Hits.
go. Okay. Okay, 6. That's 16.
Whoa.
23 points damage.
23 points of
Rolling a
damage as there's some
Plus
Yeti
10 because of my feet, and then plus 7.
some Yeti tag teaming with the fingers on the toes, hoisting in
Two little hooked toes.
curled toes, bing, off as you swing and make purchase. More flame and blood cascading off of Michelle Pfeiffer.
All right, I'm going for it again.
Go for it.
Not with a D12, I'm not. That time, only a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, it's Teddy.
24 points of damage.
24 more points of damage.
I
Incredible.
love that
Wow.
feat. I had that feat in Hunger Games and I forgot to use it.
God damn.
Or no, I never could. I never got it close enough. Anyway.
As flying around Michelle Pfeiffer at this point, you take a second swing and crack. You can hear bones cracking as her wings and her tail and everything convulsing around her. Tetty, that's your turn. Dorellen. Naked and bald, although you do begin to feel a bit of sprouting of hair from your head as you pass through this wormhole. And as the hair is sprouting, Father Time says to you, "There's more where that came from if you kill her now!"
Okay, so now I look like what's her name from Desperate Housewives in Spy Kids.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know what? In the beginning of in the end of
Yes,
Spy Kids.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The beginning of
Tori
Spy
Spy Kids. Tori Hatchet.
I'm a big Spy Kids
Oh,
fan.
I don't
I'm
know.
a big Spy
And
Kids
like
fan.
she's like
Those glasses kinda
has
look like
her
she-
hair burned
Spy Kids
off,
D&D.
but it's
Spy
like
Kids- Stop.
Yeah.
okay, dibs on being a thumb.
Wait, no.
Thumb thumb.
Wait, can I
Thumb-thumbs.
call dibs. Sorry.
Wait, Spike is one
Thumb
shot?
I would love to run a Spy
That's so
Kids.
fun.
I would love that. Oh man.
But yes, she comes
All
to
rogues,
their
maybe?
safe house and she's looking for Junie and Carmen.
Oh.
She's looking for Junie and Carmen. They just made the McDonald's in the
In the
microwave.
microwave, they just put
that
in a little piece of
that
And she's
is
like,
burned
hey,
into my brain.
your mommy and daddy said we can come over, and she's working for the enemy. She's
They
Of
just
course.
finished
She's working
opening
for Floop.
metal
Yeah.
bars
Floop
with a
Floop and
highlighter.
help us, save
Floop
us.
and Minion.
and
I
Minion.
still can't believe we live in a world where Junie is married to Meghan Trainor.
Yes.
I know.
What?
He's married to Meghan Trainor.
Yeah,
They have
and they have toilets,
next
shitting toilets next to
to
each
each other.
Well, the fact that
Because
you
they
guys both know
love
that
to
is-
be
for them.
so close to each other. They want to have.
They have shitting toilets.
They have two
Yeah,
toilets
that's a little
right next
too
to
much
each other, so they
information
can
that
shit
the
together.
public didn't need to
That's.
play that song.
I hope it works for them, you know?
I do too.
Yeah, play the
Okay.
fart song.
Sorry. Okay, I was
What?
just brushing up on the spells.
I see right through you.
Dorellen Halithy breaks out into that song from Kimberly Akimbo that's like Father Time.
Yeah.
back again."
Jordan and I just saw that.
Cause she's just like really like feeling herself.
Mm-hmm.
And then oh no, I had it. What was I gonna do?
The hair begins to sprout even faster as you
Oh,
as you
okay.
sing.
I forgot my barbarian damage.
Father Time.
What?
8 more points of damage. I'm so sorry.
Or sorry, my rage damage.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
This is your brain on D&D.
I am going to cast Insect Play.
Oh, God.
Insect play?
But
Okay.
before,
Sure.
I do, yes, bees come out of my hands,
No.
and I'm going to telepathically tell Satan, Michelle Pfeiffer. Before I do that, Michelle, you gave a much better performance in Dangerous Liaisons.
Sure.
Gotta cut her down too. you know?
Incredible. Insect plague. Does she make a roll then?
Damage.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw for Michelle Pfeiffer. That's a 7. As she's looking and as the bees are flying out, she says, "The bees on the street all dance round my feet." As the bees swarm.
What?
That's from Dance Around My Feet.
Oh.
Seems you say Tracy.
Go ahead and roll damage.
To you.
Nikki Blonsky, how do you not know that?
For real.
Sorry, I'm in the
Go
middle
ahead
of war.
and roll 4d10 piercing damage.
16 plus 7.
2, 3.
Whatever that is.
23 points of damage as the bees sting around her body, welts forming on her infernal skin, fire and blood as she's screaming out in agony.
My bonus
forgot how it
action
goes.
is to telepathically tell Michelle Pfeiffer, I'm taking the dark, dumbass.
No, not the dog! As that is the end of the rounds, we come back around. It's a little celebration music. We're going to the top of initiative order.
Celebration for the top of it.
We made it through one round.
I need Chianti.
As
I also,
We're gonna fart again.
I also
Yeah.
love that there's just an oat milk that's just sitting on the table. That we haven't moved.
There is
It's
an
just
oat
been
milk.
here this whole time.
Random house table.
as we
dressing.
go around to the top of
I gave
initiative
myself too
order,
much.
Father Time says,
I gave you a light
"Please,
before, I think.
the new year, it's almost upon us.
Shut up.
We must be fast." As we go to Holly
Father Time, we
Jinglefoot, your
haven't
turn.
seen you sort of do anything to help the situation,
I'm
so
really focused on the,
I think Father Time is
tunnel
about
of
to drop
time.
dead.
okay, sure, darling. I'm gonna take out my sword, and just go for it. 21,
21 does hit.
6 points there, which
Uh huh.
not my best, but I'm gonna go again. That hits. That's 10 points of damage.
For the game.
10
And
points of
then
damage.
Max is gonna go, and
Nerds.
Max is gonna
8th level.
do
1. 9th level.
a 16.
1. Okay.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, Max was about to finish her off. My first, I can tell
that's a
she's
little weird,
looking
but-
pretty bad, and
Yep.
I'm trying to conserve my energy. So I just take my candy cane, which is a rapier at the
Sure.
end, and just kind of am going slice.
Slice.
But unfortunately, maybe not.
You
quite
do slice,
deep enough.
and she's looking to be barely conscious at
Okay.
this point.
So-
Max releases and tries to stab again, but in her writhing of pain, she writhes just out of the way of Max.
Okay, so that was my action. I am gonna try and shove her again. A telekinetic shove with
How
my eyes.
does it work in Baldur's Gate 3? Oh, no, just a telekinetic
Oh
shove?
yeah, no, this is a bonus action I have.
Oh my gosh, okay.
A
Gotcha.
telekinetic shove.
Okay. How does it work?
Something you get at level 20.
It's something you get at level 20.
Shove.
Yeah, you gotta do a strength save.
Okay. 13.
That fails, you get pushed 5 feet away from me.
Very good.
So just in my eyes, they go.
Your eyes widen, and she...
They kind of like
Flying back.
swirl red and white like peppermint.
Yeah,
flies.
hypnotic.
Yeah.
I love that.
As she goes flying back through space, Bumblebee welts across her,
here.
stabbed and smashed. Holly Jinglefoot and Max, those are your turns. Charcuterie, you're up.
Amazing. Okay, so I did 3 backflips. So I'm gonna do.
You did do 3 backflips.
I'm gonna do 3 front handsprings, but I'm gonna land.
This is in the air. There's
Yeah,
nothing
this is in the air.
to. There's nothing
Manifest
to,
a
press
solid surface to boom, 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 boom.
but I'm gonna land one big toe, my left big toe, right on Teti's head, and I have like manicured toes, but I also have like nails on. Like I have press-on nails on my toes.
I'm gonna take one finger to meet
Yeah,
your one toe.
Yeah. Perfect. And then I fly up, Powerpuff Girl style.
Yes.
And then I'm just gonna try to bonk.
Oh, you really just named what
Charcuterie is
I've
buttercup.
subconsciously been thinking this is like the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 19 to hit. It's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. How does charcuterie kill Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yes!
Oh.
Get rid of her.
Easy. Easy.
Wait, whoa. What is gonna happen if we kill Satan? I'm a little worried about that. I don't know. We
I
need
don't know.
to.
Interesting
What's gonna
question.
happen if we keep Satan
Interesting
alive?
question.
I'm gonna take out a bag that I was holding, and I don't want you to look back at the other episode to check if I had it, but I have a bag, and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna pull out 2 Baltimore crabs,
Oh my god.
and I'm just gonna let them go plunk, plunk on her eyeballs, and just let them like clamber away until they get directly into her brain.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
destroy
god!
her center.
Burrowing into
She's
her
a real person.
skull.
Like, imagine her accidentally stumbling upon this. And
I'll be like, holy shit.
Same with Nikki Blossom.
I saw
Yes. As you send these Baltimore crabs into the eye sockets and then into the skull of Michelle Pfeiffer, Satan herself, as they burrow in, she screams out in agony, "I knew every step. I knew every song. I hope there's a place where I belong." As her brain is
There's not,
showered
Michelle.
down upon
There's not.
by the Baltimore crabs, her body
But you said
goes
so
limp,
chill.
falling,
I'll say it. I watched the movie.
falling through space below you as you continue to zoom through this wormhole.
Jack, what did you do?
Satan, Michelle Pfeiffer's body is left behind. And you're out of initiative order
Oh, we are? Okay.
as you continue to fly through space. Max returning to Holly Jinglefoot's arms, flying through space. Father Time looks at all of you and says, "I knew I could count on you all. Oh, it's just the perfect group to accomplish the mission at hand. But quick, there isn't much time."
No.
Another
He
wink.
winked
The
again.
new
Yeah,
year.
he winked.
Wink,
You
another
winked again.
wink.
We said you no winking.
The new year is almost upon us, everybody. It is imperative that you listen to me and do what must be done. Santa is dead.
Oh
Yeah.
Been killed once and for all by you all.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
Good job, you guys.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Santa's death leaves a vacancy in the spot. The throne of the North Pole is empty,
Oh no.
ready for the taking.
Oh, I know.
A new Santa must be crowned.
So,
You see
are
how
But
you,
there's a
eyes are
complication.
are you asking me?
There is a complication. Hell is currently being swallowed by a black hole. There will not be any hell anymore.
I think that's
Yeah.
a good thing
And
ultimately.
who knows what devils are escaping from the depths. And any one of them escaping into our material world may rush to claim the throne for themselves. You must make it there. To Santa's castle in the North Pole. Claim the Great Cane.
Oh my
One
god.
of you must become the new Santa.
The Great Cane.
You know the great.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's Santa's.
You
formerly
must make it
Santa's.
there before some more nefarious being does. You must be speedy, be smart, and above all else, there's an explosion. And where Father Time once was, there is now a little baby in a diaper.
Oh.
With a little sash.
Yeah.
It says Baby New Year. And the baby looks up at you and goes, "Bye-bye, Gabanda."
Oh, I like this one.
With a little
I like this
rattle
one.
with a clock on it.
Oh my
As you're
god.
flying through the tunnel.
You're coming with us, Mama.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna. Where the bag? Yeah, the bag that had the crabs.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you if you want to take the baby.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just
Clap.
head kind of lolling around, looking around, and immediately
Support the head, support the head.
immediately takes your hat off your head and just puts it into his mouth.
Okay, baby time. That belongs to me.
And my eyes start spinning at her, at them, him, and
Baby.
That's
Yeah,
it.
baby. Your eyes spin, and
so
baby looks up. With just a beat of the rattle of the clock. The wormhole suddenly comes to a stop in an expanse of glittering lights before you are all extruded out. Out through this wormhole, you all land on your butts, sliding for a moment down a snowbank.
Wow.
Cold on your butts and wet. As you look up, you can see that there are mountains around you. High, snowy peaks as wind is drifting around you. You look up and you can see a sky full of stars up above you. And you look down. And as you're all sitting down on this snowbank hill, under a bright moon and under the stars, you see ahead of you a small, almost gingerbread-like village. Beautiful little houses, little one-story huts with kind of icing-like furnishings on the roofs. You can see little chimneys with just little bits of smoke drifting out of them, and you can see a small village square. Christmas tree in the middle with bright baubles and ornaments and a star on top. And those of you who have been here before understand what you're looking down on is the village of the North Pole.
Home, sweet home.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Welcome, everyone, to the North Pole.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it absolutely special?
Yeah, what developer did he use? I love these houses.
With the moon glittering down, please.
I'm afraid they're made of holiday spirit.
Oh. That's what they say about Baltimore, too.
No, Baltimore is not made of holiday spirit. Only the North Pole is made of holiday spirit.
Well, have you ever been to Baltimore?
No.
I
So how do you know?
have.
And what'd you think?
Speechless.
What'd you think about it?
Well, I wasn't impressed. I'm more of a California girl, as the Beach Boys song says. But you know, I went there for a wedding and it wasn't too shabby.
Durellen didn't spend too much time doing her work and then at the pole.
What did you more get up to?
Well, I decided to try and be an actor. Hence Baltimore.
Yeah, that's where they make all the movies.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's the indie scene is really big there. So I just realized I don't have to talk like this.
I do that too.
I do this all the time.
Oh, I know, it's... yeah.
ASMR. But you know, I'm a world traveler. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. But wow, the last time I was here must have been over 50 years ago. Well,
Wow.
no.
How old are you?
Yeah, well, I am about 217. I've been here quite a while. I've seen a couple of different Santas. This last one, you know, he went bad.
Yeah.
we sort of lost the joy in the work.
Yeah.
So
It's
It's
easy to do
hard
that.
when the boss, when the person at the top is corrupt. That's gonna trickle down.
absolutely, and that's exactly what was happening. Good elves who we knew and loved were sort of becoming, power hungry. Myself, never. I just happened to develop skills that were far superior than all of the other elves. They resented me for that, but
Holly, are you gonna take the throne?
it's something I've thought about. I do seem to be sort of like the most obvious choice, I think. I know the city, I know the world.
Yeah, you kind of sound like you're campaigning.
Yeah, that's what you're sounding right now.
I have promises, I have a platform, and I pull out of my bag some stickers and flyers.
Oh.
And I say, I started to sort of work in a grassroots campaign before Santa was killed. And, now it seems, I'll leave that up to you and your votes.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So, listen, I didn't know the last Santa.
Yeah.
At all.
No, he was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I have to take your word that he was a bad man.
Oh, you don't even want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I didn't meet him either.
I didn't meet him.
I would like to know.
Yeah, because the other thing
Have
is...
you
I'm
ever
like-
seen the movie Bad Santa?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Probably, yeah.
Who
And
do you
it's
think it
real.
was based on?
With Lauren Graham? Bad Santa with Lauren Graham?
Bad Santa with Lauren Graham. I thought she was wonderful.
I
She's
thought
always
she
a
was
delight on the
a
screen.
standout.
But if you killed him, and you were already campaigning after he was killed, did you kill him?
Well, I didn't kill him.
But you were part of the group that did kill him?
Well, we all were.
Well, I wasn't.
You just
I
killed
was
his soul.
not.
Well, I killed his soul for another reason.
Sure,
But I'm talking about the
ultimately-
first time. The first time that this whole
Sure, the
mishigas
first
happened.
time Darellen was there, I was there. There was a group of us. Sort of the North Pole had gone to shit.
Okay.
There was a organized assassination attempt, yes, by the elves on Santa, and it was. We met about it. We had a convening. We decided it was only the right thing to do. Santas have to be killed.
That's
You know?
the last time I was here.
So it was like
Santas
a
cannot
tu
be
brute
taken from the throne.
type
Sure,
of thing.
they either have to live or die.
if there was
he
a
can't live.
convening.
He can't live and not be Santa. It's either Santa or
But
die.
Does this mean that if you take the throne,
You
you will be Santa?
Yeah, of course. Have you all ever seen Tim Allen's The Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
of
Once you
course.
put on the suit,
Yeah.
you become the Santa.
But then
That's
are we
sort
gonna
of how
have
it
to kill
works.
you, Holly?
Well, hopefully I don't become corrupt. You know.
I'm gonna put my hat in the
You
race.
said earlier all Santas must die.
Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Or something to that effect.
gonna put
of
my head
all
in the ring.
Santas.
I'm gonna put my
Santa's-
head in the race.
Yeah, all Santas have to
little bit.
live or die. You know, like you can't be just a man who used
No,
to
it's
be
okay.
Santa.
Right.
We couldn't let him retire.
No, I'm just
We had to
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
campaign on the side.
As you're looking down on the village,
Wait, I did throw my hat in the race, by the way. I did say I'm running for Santa.
All right. Yeah, sure.
I have experience.
Absolutely.
But you've never even been here before, have you?
No, but I ran a dystopian universe for a year while I was in that portal.
That's true.
I made children fight to the death.
You were barely gone. There's no way.
I'm a
Well, you
little
had to be
worried
there.
about a corrupt
Wait,
Santa
that's not
having
great
here.
to hear.
What do you mean? No, you don't understand. It was because they rebelled at one point, so they had to be put in their place.
Well,
So they had to put the two children inside.
do that.
Yes, so no. So it's so complicated. The districts they rebelled, and then they had to put two children up, and then we murder them because they have to learn their lesson.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Or
to
you
me.
could just, I don't know, give him a kinky spank.
No. That didn't work. We already tried that.
didn't work.
Everybody in the districts did get a spanking, but
You're looking down on the village. What you see the steps beyond the village that go up to castle. Santa's castle. They recognize dark clouds are now swirling around snow, swirling around it. A blizzard beginning to form, rolling in from the horizon in this darkness. And the other big noticeable thing that you see walking around Santa's village are maybe 80 foot tall, enormous, autonomous Santa figures. As their mouths open. Santa Claus is dead. Everyone remain calm. Stay indoors. Merry Christmas. Santa Claus is dead. As they're patrolling around. This is what you see in front of you. Why don't I go ahead and put a map down? This is what you see as you look ahead. You have been told that in Santa's castle, there is the Great Cane, which must be claimed in order to become Santa, and to get there before anyone else does. The castle's on the opposite side here, between you and the castle, the village, and these giant Santas. What are you all doing?
Let me consult my spell book. I, in fact, pull out my spell book.
I'm gonna pull Teti aside, and I'm assuming that we can speak in a Yeti language.
We haven't met officially.
No.
What's your name?
Teddy.
What?
Teddy.
Teddy.
Sure.
Nice to meet you, Teddy.
Nice to meet you, love. You got a little brioche on your
Yeah,
hand.
I got some chocolate.
Is your hair
I
back?
like that in a naked woman.
What's that?
Is your hair back?
The moment you think about that, you realize that your hair is now down to your ankles.
Wow!
Wow!
You can fashion a dress out of it at this point.
Oh, so it's like Adam and Eve style?
If you
like
wish.
No clothes, just hair?
I don't think you've found clothes unless Nikki Blonsky got some from the wardrobe that appeared.
Made black hole.
From the wardrobe that appeared.
Oh, you
changed-
dressed yourself in leather armor while we were driving through the farm hall.
Oh, well, if you want to wear my my BDSM look, you can wear that.
No.
It's just leather bodice.
I'll just be naked. Am I warm enough with my long locks?
With your Santa's elf sort of heritage and sort of the way that your body works, I would say that you're pretty comfortable. It's a little chilly.
Well, then this is fine.
How far away is the castle? Like, do I remember, like, from where we are?
Just up those stairs across the village.
Okay,
So we're like surrounded by these autonomous things.
You're pretty close to them.
Are they gonna
They're between
smack
you
us?
and the
Are they
castle.
gonna smash?
I
Yeah.
say,
I would say they don't seem to have noticed you now, right at this
I
point.
say, I'm gonna just open up a little door, step inside of it, get to the top. I can take someone with me, but the rest of us are gonna have. I think we all are gonna have to find our way across. So, whoever wants to come, you
Separately?
know, first serve.
Can you come back and get more of? I'm Nikki Blonsky.
Can you come back?
Can you come back?
I don't know.
for
Does
the
anyone
rest
else
of
have a
us?
dimension door, or just me?
I
No,
just feel like
just bonk.
I'm gonna be really honest. I
Sure.
have never seen this side of you. Like, Holly, it feels like you're kind of being ruthless and you're wanting to reach the magical cane.
I would actually say that this is through and through me, that every step of the way along this journey I have been ruthless, I have killed, I have murdered, I have, slashed and slaughtered, and I'm very powerful, and yeah, I want to get the job done. If it's not me, that's
You're
fine.
campaigning again.
But it can't be George Santos.
That's how
Okay,
you would
when you put it
campaign.
that way, it cannot be George Santos.
That's what I'm saying. If
You know,
it's you,
he
it's
was
you.
my district too.
No, and he came from hell. He found his way out.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So all I'm saying is genuinely, it doesn't have to be me. It would probably hurt my ego. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I made the signs, I made the flyers. But if it's not, and if it's better for, the village, sure. But the point
All right,
is,
we should hide.
Yeah. Okay.
We're in the
Do I know anybody? Do I know anyone in these houses?
It's been
Like
a minute
neighbors and
since you've
stuff?
been here. The
Do
people who live
I?
closest to the circle, go ahead and make a history check.
Can I?
Go ahead and make a history check.
A natural 20.
Natural 20?
On.
Unnatural 20. Very good. 15 history. can't remember exactly who lives here, but like you're sure that they would be friendly to like your memory of them is like you have a good standing with them. 20 with a 20 Durellen, you would remember that there is a couple. There is an elf couple that lives.
You're talking to me.
Yeah. There's an elf couple that lives in the house. I would say the corner closest to Jordan. In that house, there is an elf couple named Pit and Patter.
Oh, how cute.
Do you know anyone who was in the neighborhood?
Yeah, there's a Pit and Patter right here.
Oh, of course, of course. Why don't we just stack in there, just to stay safe?
And then maybe we can use your dimension
Yeah, maybe make a
door
little bit of a
after
plan.
that. Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello?
You're walking over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have all of you go ahead and make stealth checks.
I was
to
worried
begin.
about those.
This will be a group stealth check. 12, 12.
Sure.
19.
20 not natural.
22.
Heavenly Father,
20 in
Holy
natural.
Ghost,
As
be
Durellen
with
is.
Holly Lightfoot. Help her.
It's Jinglefoot.
Oh no.
As you all, as this prayer is going up
That
very
makes me
quietly
look
in your
very
midst, as you're over towards the door, that Santa, closest to you, Isabel,
Yeah.
if you would go ahead and move it, have it face right, and go towards the Christmas tree because it does not notice you.
Oh,
So you make it to the
see?
door, and you.
It's because I prayed.
That's the Christmas tree? In the middle?
Oh God, please be with
see it now.
my friend Holly
As
Jinglefoot.
you manage to stealthily give the
Help
knock.
her to get the throne of Santa.
You hear a voice
Oh yeah.
from within.
Amen.
As you hear a voice from within as the knock goes. Oh, is there someone there? It's not a safe time to be
Yes.
outside. Oh, is that Durellen?
Hi, Pitt.
Oh my gosh! Well, get in here quick! And
Come on.
opens the door and says, oh, "Sorry, you're coming in through the bathroom, but that's the way it goes." And opens the door and
well, I had
ushers
to
you
go
all in.
anyway, so everybody out.
Ushers you all in.
You're living in a spy movie.
You see two toilets next to each other as they quickly Pit and Patter quickly shut the door. Oh my gosh, Durellen, it's so good to see you.
Hi.
Oh my Holly!
Oh,
You're
yeah.
safe.
Hi.
This is not a safe time out there.
Oh, it isn't.
Santa's-
Hi.
These are our friends.
Hi.
This is,
Hi.
Hi, I'm Pit.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Patter.
He doesn't look at me once.
It's Charcuterie,
How could you not look at me
Teddy,
once?
and Nikki Blansky from the movie
Charcuterie,
Hairspray.
Teddy, Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray.
Have you heard of me before?
Oh, we sold a lot of Hairspray merch back in the day. You know, we made a lot of Tracy Turnblad toys. So
Oh my
it's good to see a
God. Well,
familiar
where are my
face.
royalties?
Well, I'm happy to help out a big Hollywood star like you. It's dangerous times.
What do you mean
Santa's
it's
dead.
Well,
What
sure.
are those big
but you know
things
how he was
outside?
getting.
Oh, what? I'm so
Santa-
sorry. What?
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, please.
I got a little crossed wires. I apologize.
No
It's an
worries.
emergency protocol, and in the event of Santa death, giant killer Santas patrol the area until things cool down a bit.
Oh, they're
Doesn't
killers. I'm
seem
glad we
like
came
it makes
inside.
any sense at all.
Well, we try to change it, but districts are gerrymandered. What were you asking?
Oh, I was just asking, how things have been, really. Yeah, you said it was a dangerous time, and
Well, it's a very
Santa
dangerous
was
time.
corrupt.
Well, yeah, we all know that Santa wasn't treating us too great, and
Sure.
I know that some of you had to leave, and we appreciate that. We tried to hold down the fort here, but obviously things haven't gotten any better.
That's really unfortunate. Well, unfortunately, some hell demons might be trying to take the throne, so we're trying to get
That's what
there.
we're
Oh,
hearing.
wow, that's not good.
Right.
Well, if we're gonna get to trying to get to the throne, if I can ask you just one question, who's the baby?
Oh,
Oh,
this is Father Time.
Oh my goodness!
He's having kind of
what an honor, Father.
a
It's
Benjamin
great.
Button moment.
Oh, I see. Right.
Did you sell that merchandise too?
You know. Well, it's the new year.
Back in the day with those claymation specials, but it's great to meet you, Father. Shakes the baby's hands, and the baby whacks with the rattle.
Okay, Father Time. That's not how we play.
Well, it's great to see you, Father, and we'll do what we can to help you out, but I don't know what we can do for you. Those things will get you.
Well, do you have any?
I just noticed your face is completely blocked by this.
Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Both of them?
Kind of.
Okay.
Is there anyone that we could pretend to be to get inside? Or maybe you have some underground tunnels. Maybe your toilets, if we flush ourselves, we could go through the sewers.
That's a really smart idea.
Oh, like we're going to the Ministry of Magic.
Would they do a little distraction? Do they like a hot live body?
Well, what do you think, Patter? And Pitt turns, and Patter is sitting on the toilet and says, well, yeah, the toilet might work. The sewer system around here is kept up pretty well.
Oh my god, the song.
What?
The song.
The fart song.
The fart song.
If we go into the sewers.
Oh.
He's
So
curing
you
it.
think that we could get in through your toilets?
These toilets, they'll flush a lot of stuff, let me tell you. So I think that if
experience.
we know from experience, and they look
Right,
at each
right.
other, and Pitt
Bingo.
holds out a hand and kind of squeezes Patter's hand.
Are they both on the toilet right now?
Yeah, they've both sat down on the toilet at this point.
How many Santas did we see outside? Just 2?
You saw 2.
Because I'm like, we're level 20. Can't we just get rid of these guys?
We would
I don't
cause
know.
a
Look how much
scene. We would
bigger they
cause
are
a
than us.
scene.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And we have a clear shot in now. Sounds like.
Are they done with their business on the toilet?
As they kind of look at each other, lock eyes, smile, and nod to each other. They both pull up their pants and stand up. And
Are they flushed? Do they flush?
yeah, I guess they pooped in front of you. They look at you and say, "Yeah, we're done."
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. I'm gonna.
That's what we call yes and.
I'm gonna talk to Teti, and I'm hoping in a Yeti language.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, my diva.
Oh, I didn't know you speak Yiddish.
Well, it's my native.
Me as well.
Well, it's kind of. We know
I'm
nobody
gonna
ever talks
cast
to me.
tongues just so I can know what
Sure.
they're
Just
saying.
listening in.
It's nice to speak in.
Yeah, my daddy Jack Frost, he would never let me speak it, so it was.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just sort of a. That's disgusting, No, I took you from your home. You live in my rules and my culture, kind of thing. So.
Do you know what Yeti clan you came from?
I don't. Do you? I mean, I'm assuming you do.
I do, of course, yeah. I do.
What is it called?
I'll tell you.
Oh, can I
not afraid
pretend
to
that
tell
I
you.
know what she's, or like, can I say it? Can I say the one?
I don't know. With tongues, can you speak it? I'm not totally sure.
Or not that I would speak in tongues, but just if I'm listening in tongues, could I say, like, if she's like, oh, what am I? And I would be like, this.
Yeah, go for it.
What are you?
Do you know?
No, I want to know.
Oh, no, I don't think you would know just from understanding the language.
No, wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun. You do have the thought. Wouldn't that be fun?
You can just know a Yeti clan and try.
That's true, yeah.
Bing bong boodaloo.
The Bing Bong tribe.
Yeah,
I'm from the Moloch Yetis.
Oh,
but
Moloch.
but then I
Rings a bell.
left and went to join the 8th Yetis.
I wish I knew where I came from. I was plucked at a very young age. I like to tell everybody, well, this is a lie that I've told everybody, that Jack Frost is my father. He has adopted me, but I told all my friends that he scouted me because it was kind of like a modeling scouting. Like I was the hottest Yeti that he ever saw, but that wasn't true.
So we're just hearing them kind of like.
Yeah. Largely barking, yeah. One of the Santa robots lifts the roof off of the house.
I think this got too much. Really, what I was saying was. Oh, we have a laugh here.
Yeah, they just end cracking
What I should say is that we should go down the toilet first. That was all really I wanted to say. Because if we don't fit in, everybody else doesn't fit in. You know
wish
what
I
I'm
could
saying?
find where I come from. That's what
Well,
Also,
before
our
we go
fur.
down the toilet, sorry to interrupt. I knew exactly what you were saying.
Oh, do you speak Yeti?
No.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm just a little nosy. But I have a spell, I think, where I can take 5 of us.
Wait, what about Father
instant-
Time?
Shit.
We can leave him with powder.
We can leave it with him.
Do you happen to have like a primordial pouch?
Any bags
I'll
of
check
holding?
myself.
Any bags of holding we could throw him in?
But I could speak Orc.
Well, that might.
What is your spell?
What is the spell?
Yeah.
Well, it's word of recall.
Oh.
But it says something about. Hold on, can I read it to you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet
So
of
that's
you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary. I feel like since I used to work in Santa's castle,
That's interesting.
I probably would have made it a sanctuary.
We're already
You-
waist deep in the toilet.
We're trying to see if we'll flush down.
You and any creatures that
Get hold of my
teleport
hand. I
with
need
you
to get
appear in the
Get
nearest unoccupied space to the spot you designated when you prepared your sanctuary.
Whoa.
Wow.
But I have to first prepare sanctuary. You must designate a sanctuary by casting the spell within a location. Oh, such as a temple.
Well, Santa, arguably the North Pole and the castle is sort of our temple, you know.
That's true. Very interesting. Go ahead, and we'll say, just because this is a bit of like retconning what you've done in the past in terms of setting up the spell in order to use it, it'll be a low DC. But go ahead and make a DC 10 religion check to see if you have set up Santa's Workshop as a sanctuary.
believe.
Come on.
What a pretty little man.
19.
19.
Zing.
Well, but plus,
A lot.
yeah.
I mean, over 10. You and Tolly Jinglefoot remember that you have set up Santa's Workshop. Traditionally is set up as a sanctuary for the elves. Word of recall being used to get back to work very quickly.
Yeah, of course, you know.
Yeah, because the
The work
late
never
nights
stops. The
and
late nights, yeah.
voice.
It really helps, like if you're having a bad morning, you don't want to walk up the hill to each of the workshop, you just say the word and, you're there.
That's nice. I wish we weren't in the toilet.
Yeah, you look over
Yeah,
and the
you
two
guys
Yetis
told us to get to
are
the
fully
toilets.
waist
I don't
deep.
think anyone said let's get in right now.
Well, we were saying that.
We were saying that.
And apparently you heard.
You guys weren't saying anything. You were just screaming at each other.
I did hear, but I wanted to see how far you'd go.
All right, now I look absolutely ridiculous.
No. I said it in front of her. Don't look.
Guys, can I get a towel?
Oh, right away. They open a linen closet. There's just stacks and stacks and stacks of towels. They just throw towels at you.
Well, I'm probably gonna need 3 or 4 of yours.
Of course. Yeah, please.
Little
The finest
taller.
ones.
Thank you. I wrap it into a nice little bow at the top.
Deep in the toilet were you?
What?
How deep in the toilet?
I was at least halfway up.
Ow!
I have long hair. I got long hair. I got extensions before this.
You put on the towel. It's monogrammed PP.
Oh.
It says what?
It's monogrammed PP.
Ew. Okay.
Pitter patter.
No, I get it, but pee.
Okay, well, I guess we
Yeah,
should
Or
probably
poo-poo.
do your thing.
Yeah. Do you want a towel, by the way?
I'd love one. I'll just put it, just hold it
No,
in
no,
front
no.
of me.
You wear it like this.
Beet red. My fur.
Through the white
My fur
fur.
is getting kind of frizzy because
Yeah.
it's like hot.
Static
my
electricity.
cheeks are hot.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to look ridiculous
Oh,
and
no, thank you.
make our kind look bad.
No,
So.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can I get an insight check if something's going on here?
Something's going on with what?
In between the Yetis?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
15.
15. I'll leave it to you. What does a 15 reveal about how you feel about each other? Somewhat insightful.
You would see that I was very flustered by.
Totally.
You for sure. You'd see that I'm.
Yeah, I get the sense. I feel like I get the sense that she's down bad. You are. He is. But I'm kind of curious to get a read on charcuterie.
I would say that you can see that I'm very curious about Teti. And you could tell that I probably have not seen someone like Teti before.
Totally. Invested.
And you're like an hour out of like
You got some
a
other
year
stuff
of
going on, yeah.
Year of living somewhere
of being a
else.
murderer.
Yeah.
Yes.
you've
So
got other
I
stuff.
imagine.
But
you're
Teti
stunned.
is still right where they left off.
Yeah, right.
you know?
Of course. Something seems different.
As Durellen, you realize that the spell is usable.
Let's go, girls.
All holding hands
And it said you and 5 creatures, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the baby.
You went up to 5 creatures. Yeah, that's
baby's
true.
coming.
Baby's
Father
coming.
Time puts his
Pet
rattle.
and
Bing.
Patter, thank you
Okay.
so much for the
thought we were
safe
all-
house.
Oh my gosh!
We're
Well,
gonna
put
go
our
to the
hands together.
castle now.
it's
No,
it's been an honor to see you guys, and we just want you to stay safe out there.
Thank
Don't look at the big Santas in the eyes, and
good to know.
go get them, tigers.
Thank you so
Who,
much, darlings.
who are we getting? Do you know?
I just meant that in the general terms of the Great Cane or whatever it is. I don't really know that much about that.
Oh,
Before we go,
Can I get an insight check on these guys as well? Like,
Yeah.
are they secretly evil? You know what I mean?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I was gonna ask about your toilets. You got them right next
Yeah.
to each
Oh
other.
my gosh. Well, there's nothing we love to talk about more.
It's more like, how's the plumbing work? Like, does it all go the same? together?
Plumbing, Christmas magic. For the most part.
Christmas math.
So
And
where
magic.
does it go?
Spirit.
Oh, it goes down into the sewers down below, but they're really well kept. It's a very clean system. I mean, if you want to go down and check it out, then by all means.
I'm fine with.
You can look at it, I
I also
guess.
just thinking like, why 2 toilets right next to each other? Like,
Why 2 toilets next to each other?
that part's interesting to me too.
why not?
It's kind of a weird question.
If 2 people love
Yes,
each
sir.
other very much,
Most elf
sometimes you just
couples
want to.
do that.
oh, okay,
It's
sorry.
a cultural thing.
Are you insinuating something?
No, I'm just curious. Can a girl not ask a question around here? I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we like to hold hands a lot in our lives, and sometimes we have a conversation that we don't want to stop, and sometimes we both share a big old pot of chili, and things hit at the same time.
Okay. I don't know why you're getting defensive. I just asked a question.
You know, that's
No,
incredible.
we just had this conversation with a lot of the elves around here. And
I
it's
don't
just-
think I've ever been hit at the same time by chili. You know, the timing of your love. It's something. It's admirable.
Yeah, your love is weird.
Pitt and Patter look at each other, and Patter says to Pitt, all this talk has got me in the mood for. Pitt gives a little nod, and both say,
No.
we wish you luck.
No, it's about to happen.
They pull down their pants.
There we go.
It's about
They
to
pull down their pants, and they resume their positions on their
Say the
toilets, holding hands,
Say the word. Say the
holding
word.
hands.
I'm done. I can't ask a question around here.
What's the
As-
word?
As you realize too late that there was still
What
some
is the word to get
reserves
us
left.
there? What is the word to get us there?
Harry.
Hot dog.
With the spell being cast, a swirl of sound around you. The space around you kind of warps and enters into your ears as you hear the fireworks begin, and
Eric.
I go crazy for this.
We've never heard this song before.
Yeah,
you find yourselves
new thing.
opening your eyes, and you are in a familiar spot.
Oh,
It's abandoned.
the workshop.
Hammers and tools left dusty
gonna be
off
nice
to the
there.
side as you look around and you see an empty toy workshop where once the both of you worked.
Can I make an investigation check?
What are you looking for?
Just like any foul play.
You know, it's just absolutely. If you guys could have seen this place in its glory days and the sort of Christmas spirit and joy we were bringing to the children, all of the Nikki Blonsky dolls we made,
Critical failure.
Gosh.
Critical failure.
everything.
Yeah, isn't it the season? Where is everybody?
I
Yeah.
guess they're not here.
Did you kids get toys this year?
Well, I guess not.
I think they all got the fire tablets. You know,
Amazon Fire?
yeah, they made a ton, and there was just a lot left over from the year before.
So Santa's workshop is in competition with Amazon?
Is that
Wow.
wow?
Shit.
Capitalism.
Wait, then maybe I'm not. Maybe this is out of line, but maybe Mr. Jeff Bezos should take over.
Well, here's the thing.
No, he's gone to space.
Oh.
Permanent.
Oh, thank you. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you need relevant experience, to take over,
No.
I mean,
That's
I really
too much
think that
power in the
Holly's
hands of
right
one
for the
man.
job. I've worked alongside her. She's been a very close friend. And I can advocate for her in a way that I couldn't for Bad Santa.
On your investigation
means a
check of the
lot.
workshop, you do find a can of hairspray.
Oh no.
Even though it was a critical failure,
Find a can of hairspray.
so it was obvious.
I also would like to look around the workshop.
I
Sure.
take my I take my long hair and I kind of like fling it, and in flinging it, I want to like hit Nikki with it.
Ow. You have beautiful hair. That was crazy. It was like not there.
I hold up the can. Explain yourself, Tracy Turnblad.
Are you insinuating something?
Insight check on Nikki Blonsky.
Yeah, why is a hairspray can here of all things?
Well, that's kind of weird, huh?
I got a
There was
dirty 20
never-
looking around, investigating.
You got a what?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay.
Oh, I got some loose ends.
Give me one moment.
Spray.
Would there never be hairspray in here?
Elves don't use
Before?
hairspray.
And no kids
Another
ask
cultural
for hair.
I got a
Um,
16
Well,
on
their
insight.
hair, our hair is naturally
16 on insight on Nikki
kinda
Blonsky.
cardboard.
Say first, Holly Jinglefoot, you find an article of clothing, a cloak that you would recognize. This is a cloak of many fashions. While wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to change the style, color, and apparent quality of the garment.
Okay, how come she gets that and I get a can of hairspray?
Well, I rolled a dirty 20.
Just saying. Insight was
It was 16.
16 on Nikki Blonsky. What is Nikki Blonsky?
I don't know why that's here.
Okay.
Well, who else? Who else from the hairspray? Oh,
Would
Michelle.
or Mrs. Claus? Where is? Could
Yeah, what
Mrs.
do we know
Claus
about
be
Mrs.
taking the
Claus?
throne?
Not much, but as you look around, you can see that there is one wooden door exit that you would know goes out into the main hall of the castle. Looking around, there's just the remnants of just wooden block toys and toy horses and different things, but a lot of dust, a lot of cobwebs around here. Hasn't been used in a bit of time at this point, and you've found about as much as you can find.
All right. Well, I know we don't know where the throne room is.
It's at the end of the Great Hall.
I suppose we gotta go out in the hall. If you wanna prepare yourselves to what you need to do, we don't know who we're gonna run into or
Do you guys
what's
think
gonna happen.
there's any more of those big Santas?
It's certainly possible. I would.
Is the Great Hall big enough to fit them?
Yes,
That's a big
Yeah.
hall.
it's a big hall.
That's a
It's a big
one.
hall.
As I'm
Wow.
talking to you,
That's a
my
great hall.
my cloak has started changing colors of the 12 Days of Christmas. And it's like everyone like a different pattern.
Okay.
Oh.
Patrick!
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Oh my god.
On a comment somewhere.
Yeah, that partridge was a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rest in
Maybe we'll
peace.
see him again.
Well,
sometime.
hold on. I was hit by the comet and I didn't die.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
So I think he'll
Maybe
be
we'll see him
back.
again.
but we'd have to go back to hell on purpose to get him.
You know, he can find his. There are portals.
I
Maybe
know.
it's in Father Time once he
portals.
grows up a little.
I'm gonna go listen against
You
the
don't
door.
want to touch my
Against the wooden door?
Yeah.
Make a
I don't want
perception.
to touch anybody's
Does
foot.
Father Time, does
Unless you
Baby
wanna touch
Time
my
look
foot.
any older?
Looking at baby time? No,
Yeah.
not looking any older.
Oh.
18.
Father Time goes. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. I hand you the bag with the baby.
Oh.
To Nikki Blonsky. As
Hi.
Father Time immediately grabs onto your hair and just starts.
Oh. No. It's no. It's hairsprayed and perfect.
Is Father Time immortal?
Are you saying this to the DM or,
Yeah.
or to Father Time? Go and make an Arcana or a
I
History
feel
check.
like he probably grows old at the end.
What was
of
your
the year.
perception?
18.
18. Hearing out there, you can just hear the light trickling of, as if you were in a abandoned shopping mall. Some Christmas music is playing.
Okay, it sounds pretty empty out there.
12?
A 12. I think a 12 is enough to realize that Father Time starts the year as Baby New Year, steadily grows older through the year, becomes a very, very old man by the end of the year, and then turns back into Baby New Year.
Okay, so he's immortal.
Seems like it.
Nikki,
Yeah.
do you want me to take Father Time? I used to be a nanny.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't really need him.
You don't need him.
Yeah, I was gonna
No.
like throw him around and use him
I
as
mean,
a
I'm
battery.
like, it's awesome that he brought us here, but like, should we have just left him with Pit and Patter? And, like, he's not really bringing us power.
Well, maybe he'll age up at some point.
That's a good point.
And we gotta keep him safe, because who knows what happens if if harm befalls Father Time, it might
Oh, that's a good point.
mess up time. I'll take
Yeah.
him.
Okay, I'll start. Do we need to feed him, you think? Does he need, like, formula or.
Oh, I can handle that.
Oh. How?
I always keep formula on me.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. I'll start
But
mixing
I
up a
wasn't
little.
gonna breastfeed him myself.
Yeah, that would be weird considering you
Yeah.
haven't recently given birth.
Well,
one of
you
those
know,
women that have breastfeed
your
their
body
whole life
remembers a
forever,
lot
and
of
then
things.
True.
Yeah.
Here.
I start scooping the powder.
Scooping the powder. You hear the Christmas music from out in the
Cocktail
hall as Father Time's been passed around and fed some formula. What are you all doing?
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded empty in the hall, so
I think we should just go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need an invitation.
I'm gonna
I'll go
cast.
first. Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I just cast my blade song, which just like activates my sword.
Great.
I'll go first. I'll open the door
Or maybe
and
not.
peek around the corner.
Or I get ready to do that. I prepare that.
You open the door.
Gotta burp him.
As you see
Oh no.
nearly 80 feet tall, the great hallway. And you see that there are enormous, ornately framed oil paintings lining the wall of all the Santas past.
Like Norman Rockwell style?
Some of them Norman Rockwell style. Some of them
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Some of them
I'm very familiar.
I'm very familiar.
Jackson Pollock. Some of them Mark Rothko.
Lascaux cave
George
paintings.
Cave paintings. Lining the halls. Santas of various styles, various ages, and different things. Lining the halls all the way down to where there's a sort of opening into a vestibule. At the far end of this hallway. You see there is a large, ornate wooden door, taller than all of you. And in front of it is a pedestal. Going down the hall, If you step down the hall, you can see that carved beautifully into the stone above the door at the end of the Great Hall are the words, "Only a true toy genius may pass through these doors." When you look down on the pedestal, what you see is
Oh.
Oh no.
There's a prop.
Wait, make sure this
puzzle.
guy's not in front of me.
a Jenga tower. And that's where we're going to pick up in part 2.
Do we get to play a game?
That's where we'll pick up in part 2, which we're going to record right now. But for all of you watching,
See you
see you next week.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thanks for being
Bye, girlies.
patient.
We love
Join
you,
the
killers.
Discord.
Join the Discord on the thing.